Hello again. Today we are focusing on the changes between the 2nd edition and the 3rd edition for attacks. Attacks in the 9th age are still categorized into melee and ranged attacks, just like before. Ranged attacks cover shooting attacks and other non-melee actions, such as spells and dangerous terrain tests. A subtype of melee attacks are the so-called standard melee attacks. This is what was previously called close combat attacks in 2nd edition. We hope that this terminology change will make it easier to understand what this is. It's the most common type of melee attack based on the model's attack value, its offensive skill, strength and AP. The attack sequence remains largely unchanged. To hit rolls, to wound rolls, armor saves, special saves, and then removing casualties. And panic tests at the end if applicable, but we'll cover that in a later episode. The key change in allocating attacks is a unified approach to all melee and ranged attacks. You allocate attacks before rolling to hit. This means that, for example, when shooting at a unit with a large character in it, you declare if you're shooting at a large character or the unit before rolling to hit. It's now also standardized that units with height 3 or more only needs to have 3 rank and file models to protect the character. This is the rule that was previously only for Ogre Khans and Undying Dynasty's chariots. The rune table is unchanged, but there is a new rule, advantage position. If you have an advantage position, you gain a +1 to wound modifier up to a maximum of 3+. And you have an advantage position in either of the following cases: if you are steadfast, and you can check the definitions and terminology chapter for details what it means for a unit to be steadfast. You have it if you're fighting an enemy in its flank or rear, and you have it if you are shooting or casting missile spells from the flank or rear arc of the target, and if the attacking unit didn't move that turn. Armor saves function as before, but now all mundane armor equipment are directly included in the unit profiles. This change eliminates the need to add modifiers to things like light armor and heavy armor manually. Changes to special saves will be covered in the model rules episode. And that's it for this episode on attacks. Stay tuned for more breakdowns on the coming changes. Thank you for watching.